Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome. It's me and Eli today. You get half the crimes today because Colin is at Adepticon right now, and Hal says it's too late and he wants to go to beddy buys. So, hello, everyone. I don't exactly know what's going on because the Warhammer page says in 10 minutes it will stream, but Colin was there or is there and said they're delaying it. And then I saw a bunch of other streamers like Carry Off and Rob, the Honest War Gamer, going, "Oh, they've delayed it." It's like, no, it looks like they haven't. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't.
theory.
We'll see in 10 minutes, I guess. How are you, Eli?
I'm good, Andy. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get sick soon, probably because my wife is sick. But I'm good right now. So
for
and
now,
I got some little tortellini right here.
You're my little tortellini. Let's do a few donations before the stream gets started. To begin, Canox579 for 5. Fun fact, the Primarch of the Imperial Fist is named Royal Fist, but in Scots Irish Gaelic and with the word swapped.
What?
Foil wrist, I guess. Or Fist Royale, I don't know. Thank you for the donation.
Thank you.
We are too unintelligent to understand.
Fist Royal, I assume.
Probably, yeah. Do you want this one?
Yeah, Saturn9, thank you for the 50,000 D. Stream late due to Hal cooking meth for Gus Spring. Glory to Los Pollos Hermanos.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
You are the Jesse to my Walter. Hector Salamanca be like, ding, ding. Thank you. I have not watched all of Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. I assume that's where these references are from.
They are both very good shows.
I've seen like half of Breaking Bad, I think.
Well, Breaking Bad is so good that my parents, who don't watch any shows, I watched Breaking Bad, then my brother watched Breaking Bad. Then because my brother lives with my parents, they would pass by and they'd be like, "What's Waldo up to now?" It's like, just watch the show with me. So then they watched the whole series.
Wow.
And they loved it. And I'm like, that's rare. So that's how good Breaking Bad is. And the last one from Tanef was an inside job for 2. Stream late due to GW gooning. Yes, indeed.
Gooning to our suffering.
Do we have any speculation on what they're going to reveal? Because we're not far from 11th edition, are we?
Yeah. I would think it'd be 11th edition stuff. But I don't know. Braden is adamant in his coping that they're gonna be making new Imperial Guard regiment stuff. Maybe even the Steel Legion, which is like no way. But I think he's all in on Vestroians. Braden's all in on Vestroians.
The only thing is, if they were going to do Steel Legion, would they have really made a video explaining how you can kit bash your?
It's over. It's over.
Your
Steel
Kriegers into Steel, like before making a line reveal. I feel like that'd be shooting themselves in the foot.
They do love trolling.
Rather than just teasing. True. We got another one from Nomius Chomsky.
Hey, you Nomius.
Want to read this one?
Sure. Thank you for the 10. Stream late due to Colin gooning to the new model of Morathi. Staff was forced to clean the entire stage after Colin was done. That's why they're late.
Wow.
What do you think,
Andy? A lot of people are saying we're going to get Perturabo returning because there's that new Eye of Terror expansion coming out where it's got an Iron Warrior on the front. They haven't had anything for a long while.
True.
Maybe. Some people are saying Vampire Coast in the Warhammer chat.
That'd be pretty crazy.
Gene Stealers would be nice. Would you guys rather cry P or P cry? That's interesting. It's all going on over there, but you shouldn't go there. You should watch Justin's take. Also, here we go. Another one. Marathi's seat cushion has been a member for 27 months.
Thank you very much. Over 2 years.
Stream late due to Hal Innsmouth Rising. Yes, indeed.
Conrad's #1 stan is saying thoughts on the Last World rumors. You're asking the wrong people. Neither of us care at all about Age of Sigmar. But it sounds bad from the little bit I've heard from what Spooky Kabuki has sent me. It sounds bad, but like I just can't be brought to care about Age of Sigmar. I'm sorry. You need to call in here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if ever I was going to get into the Warhammer fantasy side of things, I go into the old world because it just seems more compelling. There's something about a setting where it's kind of already had an annihilation of everything that went before. has a bit of a sour taste in your mouth, and I'd be like, I'd rather learn about Britonia before they got like smoked into the sun. But with 40k stuff, I think Iron Warriors is a safe bet.
Me too.
I don't think we're going to get any White Scars, womp womp. Even though I think Jagatai is going to be the next Primarch to return because of the Chris Rate book, but I doubt they're going to be like, "Hey, here's Jagatai, he's back." I'll be like, I'd be very surprised if that happens. We got a few more donations from Biggest Squiggin 448. Late due to GW drawing and quartering the leaker.
Canox 57.9. Here's $2.
Hello again.
Here's the translation. Dorn Real Gale. Interesting.
Fair enough.
And I've seen people in the chat talking about it. I am monetized again. It's all okay.
Yes.
So,
Eli, we are. Isn't it strange that the first stream where it's just the two of us back, it's the two who survived the inauthentic content war.
They're gonna come after Hal and Colin next.
Yeah.
Just you wait. They'll be next on the chopping block. Oh no.
Someone says, I heard the last world thing was a honeypot to find out the internal leak. That sounds like way too good for GW. There's no way they have counterintelligence and stuff going on in GW. That'd be crazy. I mean, maybe. But
this is the same GW that almost shat the bed with their stream that's happening in 5 minutes, according to Colin. Like, well, I can't imagine they have anything close to like Games Workshop version of like the Pinkertons being like, we're gonna keep an eye on you. Ooh, we got another one from Uber Trolls.
Thank you very much.
69420. Very clever. For 10. Stream late due to Andy gooning to a portrait of Rabute Gilliman and Lionel Johnson kissing. I do have I say a portrait. It's more like a avant-garde painting of the two of them having a smooch. And yeah, it is very lovely. Given the account was really I'm just seeing all the gossip now on the Warhammer stream. Please, Grey Knights, I need you. Thousand Suns. Doubt it.
Yeah,
Marnius Calgar, 11th edition armor. I'd throw my computer out the window if they got another Marnius Calgar mini out. And I don't want to do that. That's an expensive computer. Salamanders, please. Salamander. More demon engines. I have a feeling like a lot of the ones recently, the Age of Sigmar / fantasy stuff will be pretty cool. And then the 40k, like we need to have a bingo card of like, here are some pre-existing models we're bundling together with one guy that's new. Here's a new detachment that we're going to like front load the video with, and then we're going to tease something right at the end that we're not going to like show you fully. What was the one where they did that? Where they were just like, oh, there's something cool. We're not going to show you.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Oh my gosh. GW is not stupid enough to just destroy one of its two main settings. And unlike Fantasy, AOS is actually selling well and is popular. GW did destroy one of its two main settings. Fantasy and 40k were the only settings back then. There was just two of them.
And wasn't it also kind of popular as well?
In my opinion, people played it just as much as 40k in my community, at least. But I don't think the rumors say they're going to destroy AOS, but it's going to be end times lore and they're going to be whack. I don't know. It's probably fake, but who knows? Who knows?
So according to Twitch,
I cannot believe that GW has that much intelligence to do something that conspiratorial, but maybe they do.
So their Twitch is live, but their YouTube isn't. What's going on? Come on, Warhammer. Warhammer, you have all these people with all these paid jobs. Get the stream on. Come on. Come on. It's right there. It's right there, man. It's right there, man. And yeah, Lehman Russ is being spammed. It's starting on the Twitch, but I figure we'll put it on the YouTube version because I've got premium, so it'll be better quality in theory. And then we don't have to see a bloody ad every 5 minutes from Twitch going, "Hey, do you want to buy this thing?" And it's cringe.
I assume Age of Sigmar does sell well. I'd never said anything that it wasn't. So I don't know if that was misinterpreted or something. I assume that it makes plenty of sales. Although I know way less people who play it than 40k.
Yeah, they are still spamming Peter Turbo, Russ, Thousand Suns, Vulcan Lives, Lehman Russ, Padrabo. It's Makari. Okay, it's all happening in the official chat. But let us know what you think they'll reveal in our chat. Go, let us know what you think.
Battle Maestro's asking why it's so late. It's because Games Workshop hates British people.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what time it is in. Is it Milwaukee?
Yeah, it must either 5 p.m. or like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. is my guess. Can I hope that it'll be more Eldar? Bro, we've had like a whole Eldar refresh.
People are sitting in a big auditorium ready to watch.
Is that from Colin or just someone?
No, this is a group chat I'm in with Quipster Nerd. So there's some people on we got boots on the ground, folks. But let me just refresh this page just in case it's being a silly Billy. Aha.
I hear it.
What was that?
I hear it. If we get Eldar, it better be Karandras. That's what I would expect. Because like every other, I think literally every model other than Karandras has pretty much been updated, which is insane. I'm going to double check that.
Warhammer official.
I'm hearing something coming out of your computer. I'm not.
It's live on the Twitch, but it's not live on the YouTube for some reason. Come on, guys, what are you doing? I'd rather have it on the. But we'll just share on the other one. Let's just be sure.
You might get Dark Eldar.
Wow, the audio is terrible. My God.
Oh, man. I guess Dire Avengers haven't been updated, but Dire Avengers always look good.
The mic is off. We love it.
It's the highest quality we've ever seen.
Yeah. You'd think they'd do a sound check, maybe?
Okay.
All right. Well, on that note, wow, what a great stream, everyone. We also got a donation. We got a few more donations from one from Tanako Skylar, the tabletop Sorry, that was a lot of letters. Also tuning in, though, since there is a lack of old word, I am not as hyped.
Well, thank you.
And Thanos just says, bruh. Bruh.
Bruh, indeed.
Also,
indeed.
They're back again.
Oh, he's back.
Supposedly. This one's dead.
Still looking on YouTube. What the heck?
They haven't pressed the on button on their YouTube. That's so bad. Oh dear.
What the heck?
There's standing room only in the back. This is about as packed as it gets. It is absolutely packed, Philippe. It's wonderful to be here in the USA for Adepticon. Fantastic.
Twitch, why? This is why I wanted to bring you up on YouTube, because I hope you enjoy the adverts, folks. I'll keep an eye on my phone so I can swap if they turn it on.
Who's gifting subs for freaking Warhammer?
Wow. Oh, man. Technically, we're now advertising on our stream, but we're not getting paid for it. Oh, well. It's a shame. Uh-oh. Here comes some feedback. Well, it's nice to see James Workshop being professional as always. Good stuff. It's called Assembly Audio now. Yeah, pretty much homunculus.
They got some guy holding a mic in the audience to catch this audio for the stream.
They've got the same microphone I have, SM7. His is working. His isn't for some reason.
Surely, would it be that hard to engineer this so that the two microphones are being recording. One is going into the stream audio. The other one's going into the auditorium stadiums because we're getting the auditorium speaker audio right now.
You wouldn't think so, no. And again, like, do a test, maybe?
Yeah, it's very cool. We've got some amazing reveals for you today.
Bretonian microphone.
We've already seen one thing already. We've got more very soon. We've got some Warhammer Age of Sigmar stuff to show you.
Okay. Sigmar.
OBS is a hard thing to have, I guess.
I mean, I'm not the best with OBS, but even then, if I was doing it in front of 1,300 people, they'd be like, get them, make sure they can't come into the auditorium for like an hour and just check everything first. I don't know. Employ someone who does this for a living to like be there on hand just in case. Also, Enclave General, stream late due to me gooning on a deathcore mask. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Arch Warlock, they're in a live stadium filled with people. Yes, but all they need is a second microphone that's going into an OBS for a stream. There's no. That's all they need to make make the audio doable or usable.
I'm just saying, the YouTube one is still not on. They haven't pressed on the YouTube one, so there's a bunch of people. There's 12,000 people in their lobby watching a blank screen. Come on,
remember, guys, it's a small company. It's not like they have millions of money to spend on audio, says Nomius Chomsky.
Aha. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. While they're having technical issues, let me try this.
They've also done this before, haven't they? Haven't they done live ones before with stadiums and it's been fine?
Well, hold on. Oh, there we go.
Oh, nice.
They've done a separate stream. Right. Okay.
It sounds just good.
Well, this will be like no ads and stuff. So they. I see what they did. They had the stream prepared, and then they did a new live stream on the YouTube. There's like 17,000 people in that one. There's also there's two lobbies. There's like that one's where we're in, and that one's the one they scheduled. But there's 12,000 people just sitting there. 7,000.
They pressed start streaming, and it went to the last one that they used. I've done that before.
40,000 YouTube content.
Better audio, yeah.
Perfect. Is your mic working?
It's so weird.
So, what's going to happen over the next 90 minutes or so is we're going to show you all these previews we talked about.
What's this like? The stream mic is separately picking up the auditorium speakers and not the actual guys talking. It's so odd.
Well, I think they've routed it. I don't know.
You
I
hear
guess
that,
maybe they're
90
routing
minutes?
it. Maybe they're routing it to the auditorium. The stream camera is actually the one that we can't see, which is just picking up the room.
Pretty sure Colin is biting their audio cables, says Nomius Chomsky. Someone behind the scenes is going to get turned into a servitor for this amateur hour BS. Kenneth was an inside job.
That happens every year.
small indie company, someone said in the chat. That's right. Small indie company. They can't afford to
billions of pounds.
They can't afford to have a second mic for this kind of stuff.
The UK economy is propped up by James Workshop nowadays. There are equivalent of like Coca-Cola got money. They could pay someone like a few £100 to do sound engineering for 2 hours.
Skaven technology. It's true.
The epic defense of the Imperium. It really sort of did something to my little.
Can you guys hear it okay on our?
So it's been really cool to see the reveal of that model and the return. And this heralds something that we're going to show you in a little more detail as the.
GW is larger than the entire British fishing economy. Says Kenneth. Interesting.
Were you around when Yarrick first debuted?
I played a game and sent in my results through Whitehall.
Or was this for the Armageddon?
Yeah, for the 2000
Third War
campaign. The Third War for Armageddon.
Are they stalling?
A little form at the back of Whitehall, and you sent the results. No. You said how your game went, so I sent in one result. So
Is anybody else in here old enough and long in the tooth enough that they participated in the Armageddon Global
Let me know,
campaign?
guys, if you need me to turn up the audio or turn it down as well. I'll try and turn it down when it's like, oh, there's a big reveal thing going on. I'll try and like
I remember my
turn it up.
Yarrick had like a sneaky crack.
And then when it's like this, I'll just turn it down because they're just stalling at this point.
Right. So let's get an update from the guys behind. Otherwise, we're going to do this preview via the medium of interpretive dance.
Updates.
Nice.
Where's he going?
He's gone to check on the stuff. They're stalling.
While we fill.
For Ultramar. There it is. What a lovely chair. Buckle product placement there. Oh, Red, you generous fella.
You scoundrel.
Sounds
Thank
like
you
the
very
average
much,
LoreCrimes
Red.
podcast quality. Thank you very much. You know it.
We love you, Red.
We may be late, but we rarely have technical difficulties these days.
It's true. Now that we have
Let's be fair, let's be
StreamYard
honest.
or whatever.
Rest
Never
in
forget the
peace,
Riverside
Riverside.
days.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. You have your hand up. It's very polite.
Red does still live.
Go on, then.
You can check him out on the Instagram.
What's happening?
Sorry.
They don't have something ready, so they're like,
I'm not
it's obviously not connected. They're stalling for time.
Right. Well, there is actually really great lore.
Dave McMuffin, I think we're on the YouTube stream.
We are on the yeah. This is the YouTube one.
We'll tell you about it.
15 minutes. What?
Start speculating amongst yourselves as to what the reason that Yarrick is in fact not dead. It could be that there was some intervention. It could be that the Imperium is in fact not the reliable news information broadcaster that you might think it is.
By the way, if you want to follow Red, this is Instagram and follow him there.
Nice.
Check out what he's up to.
Rest assured, I'll fill you in, or at least give you
Cool.
a clue.
Check out Realms of Iron. It's cool.
Spoil anything, right? This is quite something, just filling the void. So, let's get a sense of guys in the room. I can't really check on the guys in the chat. Who is here to participate in the Warhammer 40k events this weekend? Lovely. Anybody here for Warhammer Age of Sigmar? Now, I met them last year, and I'm hoping to meet them again. Any guys for the Middle-earth strategy battle game?
Yeah. 5 guys
You know my people,
right at the
this is
back.
great. You've got some great stuff to see later on in this show. What about
That's
things
nice.
the Horus Heresy? Warhammer Underworlds? It's quiet
one guy.
over there. What else did we say we were going to show you today? Oh, Kill Team. Any Kill Team players? Beautiful. This is great. Oh, sorry. I beg you.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Yelling and indistinct yelling and technical
Well,
difficulties.
I hope you guys enjoyed the stream.
Oh my gosh. What a meme.
Braden says over under of them starting in like 30 minutes. Oh god. We're already 10 minutes into the stream. Oh, it's gone dark. It's still happening. There's still some like there's some catchy drum beats in the background.
Got a donation from Uber Trolls, 69
Thank
for
you.
20. Thank you very much for $5. $2 says, actually that's $5. We will get a Grey Knight refresh, but for 1 unit. Maybe. I wouldn't be maybe 1 character. And then they just show you a new combat patrol. That's even worse than the last one.
Who got cast into the void of legends? Was it Drago?
Yeah. The main
Drago.
guy.
Yeah, maybe they'll bring Drago back.
That would be
There
awesome.
we go.
Anybody here play Old World?
We're getting this is just like just a reel of stuff, I guess. They're gonna
Hey.
play.
Okay.
What would you?
What
What
would
would Yarrick
Yarrick
do? Oh, very funny. Very funny. Concept art.
Yeah.
Armageddon Steel Legion mechanized inventory. Ain't no way. Ain't no
Ah, they
bro.
are coming.
That's
They
crazy.
did troll us
That's
then.
crazy. They drew that yesterday. They drew that yesterday and decided to show. That's
They're
crazy.
like,
That's concept
"Come on, guys.
art. That's
Go, 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 go."
unbelievable. That's insane.
5
They
years.
literally drew that yesterday. I have 9+ messages on Discord. It's gotta be Braden. Oh my gosh.
So,
Is GW using
That's
Riverside?
crazy.
Very good.
What the heck? There's no way that was the initial plan. There's no way.
They got so much backlash. They're like, let's get some concept out.
I'm like 99% sure that they drew that immediately when everyone freaked out and got angry, and they never planned that at all. There's no way. They've never shown anything like that, like freaking concept art. That's crazy. Well, that's insane. We got a couple donations if we want.
Another one. Oh my god. Okay, let's go through the donations quickly. So Tom Nom Nom, hello. Can't believe House Gooning is affecting GW2. 15 months as a member. Thank you very much. Yeah, Hal is gooning right now. Do you want this one, Eli?
Yeah, Prime Junior, thank you for $5. We need more Horus Heresy reveals. 100,000 years of Horus Heresy. All Xenos players must suffer. Aha.
Do you want this one as well? Because I've hogged a few of them.
No, Miss Chumpsy, thank you for the 5. Dibs on how many technical difficulties they're going to have. I say 11. Maybe. Braden was saying we should do gambling bets in the chat where you bid $5 on a reveal, and if it goes through, I eat an egg, something like that.
Oh, okay. How many eggs you got?
I don't know. I think we only actually have like 2 eggs, so don't do that, chat.
We can only do 2. I have 2 eggs. I have 3 eggs, but they are best before today, so I'll have to eat them tomorrow.
What was I gonna say?
Braden says they can't be playing with my emotions like this. LMFAO. Yeah. So, Steel Legion fans, are you happy that you'll get your mini at some undetermined time in the future? Maybe.
How long do you think it's going to be before they come out with anything of that?
I have no idea what their turnover is with, like, from what I understand from people who used to work at Games Workshop, and bear in mind things can change, but it's like
stuff, Andy.
The orc army before us is.
Hello there, I am a stern.
Say we cannot win. That the orcs are too many. I don't know about you, but I am growing tired of proving them wrong. I see the steel in your eyes, the fire in your souls. I tell you now, we can win. We will win. And if that victory costs us our lives, so be it.
That's cool.
The return of Yarrick. Another book.
Oh, another one. Oh my god. I guess we're not getting 11th edition yet. Then.
Yeah, we know.
Those look cool. Those models look neat. There's a lot of open top trucks in that little thing.
I wonder who the orc guy is on the bike. Maybe just a generic guy, maybe.
Those are cool looking. Very cool looking.
Also, Angie Homunculus. Look at the models and discords while you wait, please. If they have more technical difficulties, we'll have a look at. Oh my god.
Braden's happy about the new guardsman. Oh, that's a fun orc guy. Oh, and it's Wog Stack of Gutsmith. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think I've done a video on him, but he looks different now. Cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. It's like black and white art. It's like
chat. I'm telling you, there's a reason there's no Armageddon Steel Legion models in any of these previews because they never planned on bringing back the Armageddon Steel Legion, and this was just a reaction to all the backlash. I'm super sure about this.
It's so quiet. By the way, this is on full volume. Can you hear that? It's there, but
I can not even point of trying to hear it.
They're saying it's exciting.
Those are all cool models that they revealed.
It's a very cool model. Whoever did the sculpts did a great job. Again, pretty sure. Yeah.
And we're frozen now. Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, there's one piece of art on him, and I did a video for October, and it was just like he's a red sun guy, evil sun guy. It's just like he's a fella. He's pretty cool. His law's pretty cool. Hippogriff.
I like these.
They're very
little tanks.
I like the angularity, if that's a word, where it's quite boxy. I like it.
These look like they belong in World War II, which is perfect.
Yeah, stocky.
The audio is low. Yeah, we can't do anything about that.
Audio
We're at
is
max
all
volume
the
right
way up.
now.
It's on all the way
can't
up.
hear-
This is not my. I didn't do this. This is them with their output. I can't do anything. I'm sorry. It's. They'll go back to the live version, and I bet the audio will go because they've done something weird with the audio again. They're saying something about you can pair them with Rogue or Dawn tanks. This is what your army needs. Something, I don't know. It's hard to make out. Also, Crusader Prime. I just wish to warn the Goon session in VC is powerful. We shall try to go 1,000 hours again.
Wow.
Oh my word. Ooh. See, that's cool. Rapid strike vehicle.
This is a fast-moving,
Got loud.
I like the little backpack.
transport vehicle for your Astra Militarum troops. It is just a beautifully detailed kit as well. It doesn't replace your Chimera, but it kind of rides into battle alongside them.
Doesn't replace your Chimera.
I can enjoy a half track.
Yeah, the little.
I think anyone can enjoy a good half track. That's pretty cool.
Militarum force in that. The way it's going to work is you pack it full of troops. You store.
Well, there'd be a Hufflepuff vehicle as well.
Would typically sit alongside you guys and offer lots of suppressing fire. This is purely delivery. My favorite thing about it is not to do with its rules or even its functionality. Have a look inside that crew compartment. Maybe we can go back and get another look at it. But you've got like fully modeled interior with all the guardsmen that's sitting inside it. This is a beautiful.
That's good stuff. That's real cool.
Yep, cool new guardsmen. When was the last time the guardsmen got like a proper good bunch of minis?
Yeah, I don't know. These look like bolt action models, and I love bolt action, so I can't really complain.
I saw some bold action stuff at ChillCon. I saw like they had dice bags, and they had like an SAS one and a Commando one. I was like, I wish I could get one of these and send it to Eli. Like them. But I didn't know what I was like. I'm sure you'd like a Rising Sun one, wouldn't you?
Yes, yes,
yes, indeed.
Banzai.
Oh, hello, Commissar Graves.
Oh, a new commissar. Don't know who that is.
Lady. Hello, love.
It's a nice power fist.
Poor guy on the base. She's a stone cold killer, apparently. Nice big medal. Shooting someone in the head.
One of the high-ranking officers with a bolt round.
Yeah, that is a commissar.
That's what commissars do.
Yeah.
Sounds like Jane Commissar, I suppose.
Yeah.
She kind of bad though, says that frog. Okay.
That's her personal vehicle, apparently. So do you have to buy her with the vehicle in that pose, I suppose?
That's pretty cool again.
I like that. Like a Sororitas vehicle in that paint.
Yeah, I was going to say it looks very much like a sister's vehicle. Maybe it's just it's black painted.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense that like Commissar, black armor, stormtroopers with the spiky helmets. But
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It makes more sense than riding a horse like Lord Solar.
This is what she calls her right hand. Her left hand is a power fist. Her right hand is a bunch of executioners.
She calls her vehicle her right hand, apparently.
The thing I really like about it is it's
like the flag.
A little bit to the Fortress of Arrogance.
Yeah, this is the only thing. It's akin to the Fortress of Arrogance. I'd rather just have the Fortress of Arrogance, bro.
If you converted yourself up the Fortress of Arrogance, this would look very cool riding to battle alongside it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things here is that the cloth that she's
that looks cool.
Is very different to Yarrick.
Cool.
Yarrick is an inspiring leader.
I'm not hating on Lord Solar. He's just a silly model.
Whereas,
he looks cool. I don't know why he'd be at your 2,000 point skirmish battle, but he is cool.
No, she doesn't have any law.
And we got Lady in a Throne with guns on it. Wait, is this supposed to replace Inquisitor Karamazov? You're telling me? Wait a minute. We could have just had Karamazov. What the heck?
It is very similar, isn't it?
I'm grumpy now.
Although it's not really a dreadnought. It's just like.
Yeah, but he just rides a throne too. His model's the exact same. Wait a minute.
His is like a dreadnought with a chair on the top and two fellas, one with a scribe, one with a bolt gun. Yeah. So this isn't quite the same. It's more like the Sororitas mech suits because it's got the similar legs with like the kind of horse shape. So it's not as stocky. I don't hate it, but I'm also like,
long-range enemy tanks.
Yeah,
Who's this lady? I don't know.
Yeah, and
Some
she also
lady.
has
that's
an
weird.
additional
I would have been much happier with just making Karamazov again, but
Hmm.
he's cool.
Score, this throne is called the Throne of Blame.
Throne of
You might do the
Blame.
Throne of Judgment.
Wow.
There's at least
What's the one of what's the Karamazov? It's I
Throne
don't
of
think it's that.
Judgment, I think.
Yeah, bro, it is just
Yeah,
him.
it's like-
they literally
it's
just
like that
made
meme of
him. but they
Copying
did-
your friend's
I knew it.
homework with Mr. Bean, where it's
Oh
just
my
like,
gosh! Oh, look at this
Croyle.
guy on a lizard
Inquisitor Croyle, Eddie.
Got a big
on the
hat.
Obi-Wan Kenobi lizard thing.
Hello
He's
there.
effectively a big game hunter in Warhammer 40,000.
Sir Hammerlock from Borderlands.
This guy hunts
He's got the
down,
mechanical hand. He's got the sniper rifle. He's got the
Looks like
flintlock
a-
kind of looking. Not
This guy
flintlock.
looks
the,
very Age of Sigmar.
lever action. Yeah, tell me that doesn't look like Sir Hammerlock from Borderlands 2, like his brother or something. Same facial hair, the little lever action at his
looks even worse with the
side,
off, right?
the cowboy boots, sniper rifle, plumed hat.
Oh, it's
Come
Imperial
on,
Agents.
that's Sir Hammerlock.
Imperial Agents. You know what character Imperial Agents could have had? Hmm?
Karamazov.
Hmm? Yeah, this model's pretty cool though.
It is cool. I
I
like
think-
when you get these weird ones. Like he's got like little praying mantis hands. Kind
I
of
think
fun.
Imperial Agents need I don't think they need more character models. I don't think that's what their army's lacking on the tabletop, but it does look cool.
Riding, it is actually the last of its species. He personally hunted the rest of the species to
Wow.
extinction, but
So
he-
we'll never make a model
What
of this
the heck?
ever again.
What a jerk!
It's the last one.
That's
What a
crazy lore. He's
Killed
a
all of
poacher.
these
What
species
the
apart
heck?
from this one. Lol, lol, lol. And then just to humiliate it, he's like, I'm going to ride you into battle as the last of your species. Lol, 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 lol.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Another bloody triple book. I just want to buy the books on their own of just the lore.
Yep. These are
Please.
$100, by the
I,
way.
wanna buy- I know. I'm going to have to buy these. No, maybe not. I've done a Yarrick video. It's fine. What more could there be? Oh, he's back. Armageddon
But
in
this-
it.
this-
Okay.
These books pretty much tell me that like 500 Worlds and Maelstrom and stuff are probably going nowhere because they're just making 1 million of these before the end of the edition.
Yeah.
Each $100 for the 3 for like the pack. But if you're like Andy and I and you only want the lore, it's like 30 pages of lore for $100 that you're paying for
Yeah.
essentially.
would be very cool, for example, if you wanted a speed war fighting into
It would just be nice if they bundled all the lore together from each edition of
That would be
these,
very nice.
or they sold them one off, because then you'd sell more. Because people who just want to know the lore would buy them, and people who don't care about the lore could just buy the rule stuff. Like, no, buy them all together.
I was able to split the Maelstrom one with a guy, so I was pretty happy about that.
Okay.
A new box with the trucks in it.
Armageddon Battalion. Cool.
See how those aren't Steel Legion?
Crowd is going wild, but you wouldn't know that from the audio. Lots of cheering.
I like that stuff. Maybe they saw that bolt action was doing really good and decided that we needed more World War II looking stuff.
Yeah. It's like, get off our lawn. This is our territory. We're the tank guys. Come on. Oh, they've cut out.
Yeah, Armageddon battalions is Braden in quotation marks.
I like this one's got like a kind of veterancy kill mark or something like, it survived a few battles. So when you play one of those games and you kill a bunch of units and it gets promoted.
Mhm.
Armageddon Orc Battalion.
Devcopters, are those new Devcopters or did we already have new Devcopters? Maybe I didn't pay enough attention to the orcs.
I don't know.
They're definitely not the old ones, so
Quick buggy. This is a box that's effectively designed to accompany Wazdaka. So if you're deciding that you want to do
So they accompany Wazdaka,
Wazdaka.
but Wazdaka isn't in the box.
Over
Okay.
under on Wazdaka costing $100 Canadian. Oh, a new
Ooh.
Sisters box. That's cool.
Battalion Sisters.
For the Adeptus Sororitas coming. This is like an infantry ground and
I like the lady with
in
the
a very
grail.
real sense,
She's cool.
with quite a sort of a
She's like, oh,
disciplinarian theme to it. Got
get
the,
away.
Repentia.
I'm not a big fan of the Paragon suits. Not gonna lie, Paragorn, whatever it is.
yeah.
I don't really like them. When I was making a Sisters army back in the day, I did not have them.
It's the horse toes. Just strange.
really nicely when
The
transferring range.
hoofs.
He's also very competent in combat. So this gives you either a solid start or just a very punchy addition to an Adeptus Sororitas army.
Yeah, absolutely. And then there is
So
one
many
more
whips.
battalion set.
Oh, we're getting some nice
There's their
feedback.
audio.
There is,
Yeah.
I promise.
So that's what happens when you have two microphones together.
Oh,
and
in
a
depth watch. Look at that.
battalion.
Got a couple guys.
Okay. Are these the guys from that? Yeah, the Wolf Spear. Look, that's some of the guys from that kill team box they did. See the guy at the bottom left? These guys were in the other box because you got the Wolf Brother, the Flesh Terror, Yeah, these are all the ones in that smaller box, but with a couple of extras. So that's cool, I guess. Deathwatch fans. They were like,
this is not what the Combat Patrol already probably is. I guess you get this specific kill team. I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you get a vehicle and I think a couple of extra dudes. I don't remember all of them.
Loud! It was loud again. Holy cow!
See, it was not my fault. The audio. I promise. Feedback's happening again. So chat, what do we think so far? We got a few extra Sororitas minis, some new Guards minis, a few bundles of stuff, and some orcs.
He was known as Calistarius.
Oh, it's Mephiston.
After conquering the Black Rage, he is reborn. He's one of the most formidable psychers in the Imperium of Man. Standing upon the stairs of the Arx Angelicum, we present to you the chief librarian of the Blood Angels, the Lord of Death.
Oh, it's like a model or whatever.
Yeah, figurine. Yeah. It's Weta Workshop, so they make the cool minis.
He is the sole member of the Blood Angels
and the Angels of Death OST in the background.
Yet beneath that control lies a force capable of devastating wrath. We have depicted Mephiston amidst the battle-damaged environment of the Arx Angelicum, harnessing a powerful psychic attack. His aristocratic features contorted into a rageful expression as psychic energy ripples between his temples and through his psychic hood. In one hand, his four-sword Vitaris crackles with power. In the other, psychic energy gathers, poised to manifest the Emperor's wrath. Mephiston's resplendent artificer armor, richly adorned with Blood Angels iconography, has been rendered in exquisite detail by our sculptors. His presence is further elevated through masterful, visceral paint applications, with every surface and texture carefully realized to bring depth, contrast, and gravitas to this defining portrait of the Lord of Death.
Yep. That is Mephiston.
He is a figure of awe within the Blood Angels chapter. Make him a figure of awe upon your shelf.
Okay.
Put him on your shelf.
Sure.
This immense being, this powerful man. Put him on your shelf. Go on. He'll look lovely. That kind of undercut it. Like, no, add him to your arsenal. I was like, put him on your shelf.
I'm not an action figure guy, I must say. I like the mini figures,
like,
but I'm not a big action figure.
This isn't even like Joy Toy action. This is like super expensive miniatures. Well, not even miniatures. Like sculpted, painted. They're like, how is that? 700 quid, maybe?
I like playing with my toys, not just looking at them.
That statue you saw in the video is here. If you want to look at it,
how big it is. Oh no, they're not going to show it like that.
Like learn all about it.
Okay.
Pop down to where the Warhammer shop is, and you can like see it in the flesh. It is exquisite, so it's well worth a visit.
Yeah, about £1,000, Angelos. Yeah, it'll be $1,000.
Now, do we think we're actually going to get Steel Legion, or they're just going to show the drawings and then like
they're not showing minis? If they're
not right now, but like,
hey, White Scar's helmet! Finally, I'll have that.
But do we think they're actually going to follow through with the Armageddon?
I'm buying that. Just so you know, I'm buying that. I saw the Titus one. I saw the Dark Ages one. Couldn't give a shit, and I was like, there we go.
He's gonna goon in the White Scar's helmet.
I'm gonna wear it on LoreCrimes all the time. I'm gonna be in stuff with him.
There's your White Scar reveals for today, Andy.
Yay!
It's like ridiculously big.
Amazing.
And there's room in there. It's not on its like biggest setting, so a lot of people are like, oh, will it fit? Definitely, unless you have like a even larger than a Starty-sized Bonds, you'll be fine. It fits even G in hand. There we go. You can check these things out. There'll be links to it all on the Warhammer Community website. Make sure you go and have a look when we're done with the preview and scout it all out.
I believe that helmet is available to pre-order as of tonight. I think so, yeah. So essentially, if you really like
Chapter Relic, the Goon helmet.
Both the Mephiston and the helmet. Now,
that's what I'm saying, Biohazard. I feel like they're not going to actually make any Armageddon models. This was just a knee-jerk reaction to try to reduce backlash.
Don't call me mummy's
cinematic.
like having his lady friend wear the helmet. She will be wearing it for fun.
Mm.
I guarantee. She'll be like, ooh. I wouldn't even prompt her. She'll be like, ooh. It'll be fun.
Where did they come from?
Hold on. Aeronautica Imperialis. Braden's freaking out right now.
Well, it's part of their Warhammer TV shows. Cool. Though we already had seen that footage from the big reveal they did. Here's the Eldar one.
Play
This
the
is
vampire or
the
whatever.
animation coming soon to Warhammer Plus, Aeronautica Imperialis. Eddie, what can you say?
Yeah, exactly that. So
Liquid
we
models.
is on its way. We can tell you a few
Won't be
more
models,
things
will
about
it?
today.
This
So
is going to
it's
be.
called
There's an
Aeronautica
animation coming.
Imperialis, and as you imagine, it is about the pilots of the Imperial Navy. They are
Cool.
up against the Eldar pilots of Craftworld's Sam Han. And
Sam Han? What?
an aerial
Sam Han?
warfare
Sam Han.
This will be a 3-part animation, much in the style of other Warhammer animations.
Where's the towel, Lucky Sumo? They had their animation a couple years ago. They don't need any more. They're done. They're finished.
Any Astartes 2 news?
Never. Never.
Maybe in 5 years we'll get another trailer for it.
Also, Finny Game, Hal and Colin. Colin is at Adepticon, and Hal is EP, so he's not here.
Forces. And then on the other side, you have Imperial Thunderbolt pilots for the most part. There's quite a high attrition rate, I would say, for the Imperial Thunderbolt pilots.
Maybe don't get too attached.
Yeah, maybe don't get too attached to any of the characters. This is fine.
To be fair, Lucky Sumo, Tau got the two strongest, the strongest characters in the game right now, more or less.
Fantastic. And then one of the things, so I've watched the first episode. I really enjoyed it. I'm one of those people that grew up watching some of those classic sort of air war movies, Iron Eagle, Top Gun, Battle of Britain. And
I think it's better than Star Wars, Clone Wars, Lucky Sumo. It's a bit more detailed, I'd say. A bit more realistic. But I don't know if this is going to like do anything to convince people to get Warhammer TV. Like I've had Warhammer TV for years, but I get to put it on my taxes at the end of the year as an expense. So if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah, absolutely. And it gives you an insight into things that you never normally see. Right?
Kind of does look plastic. Kind of looks like a Toy Story character.
True.
Gabriel Santiago. New Titus model. Okay, calm down.
Chapter Master Titus confirmed. Let's go.
Uh-huh.
But they keep Marnie as Calgar as well. So they're just like, we're just going to have two for fun. Gonna do what the white consoles do. Lol, lol, lol.
We're still staying in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, but we're going to go and take a look at Kill Team for a minute now.
Kill Team, okay.
Call sign Jester. The toughest thrown
Hello.
down grunts on the Eastern Fringe.
What are you?
We've fought Tyranids before. They're
Alien fellas.
tough. But
This
they
guy's cool.
drop if you know where to shoot them. We thought we were ready. We were wrong.
Oh. The Red Terror. The Red Terror. That's right.
Ooh,
That's right.
Red Terror's back.
That's cool. Holy cow, he's freaking ginormous. Oh my gosh.
Spectres.
Dang.
Call sign Jester.
Can we just watch
The
this?
toughest
Get the
thrown.
fan again.
I think we're done.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
How long's it been since the Red Terror got a mini? Hold on. Let's have a look.
He used to be like this goofy little metal guy.
Yeah.
These are elite scout troops for the Astra Militarum.
Yeah, this is effectively a brand new kill team. This is a kind of stealthy, scouty kill team with lots of kind of fun.
Ooh, look.
I wouldn't have minded if maybe they weren't Cadians, but okay. They look cool.
Give us.
We'll get
give us-
Cadians forever.
This is a kind of stealthy, scouty kill team with lots of kind of fun.
A one nid kill team. That's
Really?
kind of how it looks. It might be like when they did the Nightbringer though, and the Nightbringer was with the kill team announcement for whatever reason.
With lots of kind of fun.
And it does. They do look like Cannith guys. It's true.
It's been a while. That's all I can venture. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Come on, you. Come on. Don't crap out on me now.
That Red Terror model is freaking cool though. I don't know why it's like giganormous, but it is really
Ah,
cool.
It's
It's
stuck.
just a Ravener. I'm pretty.
It's stuck. Why are you stuck on this one bit?
Colin's gnawing on the
come on.
cables. It's no miss.
And then it stops. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Yes, we know this. We know this. Wait, did it die? It ended.
Oh,
What?
man.
It wasn't my internet.
Oh, man.
F. Oh my god. Okay. Well, while that's doing its thing, oh my word! I was like, "That's not me, is it?" And it's like, "No, the stream has ended on their side." Oh no! Well, this is what technical issue 6, I think. But I will say, Red Terror. Wow, that's a
Pretty
blast
cool.
from the past.
Pretty dang cool. The guardsmen look nice. They could have made them a different regiment other than Cadians, but they still look nice.
Oh, they're alive again. There we go. Right, let's try this. There we go. Where's the audio? Dead's
nice
what it is. I'll put it down. If
I don't know what that gun's called. A MiG,
Stub.
MI something. I don't know. It's an
like an MG42.
Yeah, MiG 42.
Yeah.
There you go. It's in CS:GO.
Oh yeah.
Not that I play CS:GO anymore, but he looks cool.
There is no audio.
Yeah, Kanachan's kill team versus Tyranids would have made way more freaking sense than Acadian's one. But Cadia forever, despite not having a homeworld there.
Yeah.
Still outnumber every guard regiment times a million, apparently.
Even though their planet blowed up. Like, so here's the thing I don't get. I guess like their whole like, oh, Steel Legion attrition has taken its toll, but it's like their planet ain't blown up. Cadians lost their planet and they have still got so many. It's like, how does that work? Like, seriously. And they're always on every war zone. Surely we could have snuck in a Tanith model line for a kill team, surely.
Or
that would have been sick.
Gabriel says Last Chancers, that would have been peak. The Last Chancers would
be good. Yeah, that would have been cool.
I want Tal'Arn models. I know I'm never going to get them, but I want Tal'Arn models.
Like, Kill Team is the perfect breeding ground to gauge interest on little bespoke teams of guardsmen. I say little, it's like 15 models or 12 models, but it's like you could have made any other regiment and that would have been such a good way to try it out and see what the and I get like Cadians are reliable sellers because everyone because Crackduck is a person and he exists and people like Crackduck are like, I like Cadians, they're cool. But it's like, can we have some Restroyans maybe? Some of the what are they called? The Russians, the snowmen.
The
Valhallans, that's the one. Yeah, they would have been cool. Some Valhallans. Like they've already got the coats. That would have been fun. Red Terror looks sick.
So big. I can't get over how gigantic this MF is. But he looks really cool. We're frozen.
Oh, there we go. That's
better. There? You're still there.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's good.
Canadians
are the Ultramarines of the Imperial Guard, except Ultramar still exists and McCraig is still around.
Well, that audio is still messed up.
Tyranid player's been eating good since 10th edition.
I'll put the quality up now that I know it's not me. Now I know it's them. What's going to be the next Tyranid model they bring from the depths then? They've done the Red Terror. We're going to get a new old
One-Eye.
What's his name? Old One-Eye, maybe.
We still need a new Swarm Lord, don't we?
True.
They made the Doom and Malantai and the Red Terror, the two like weird random niche characters, but they haven't updated the main ones.
Did they redo Doom of Malantai recently?
That was a while ago. I barely remember what he looks like, but it looks cool. I'm gonna like look it up to double check, but I'm pretty sure they made it. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I'm tripping. Chat. I totally thought that they did.
I know there's some third party 3D print. Do you wanna get this guy? But that's not quite the same. Yeah, these are quite cool. Terror on Devlan, which is where this fella's from. So I guess it's like an origin story kind of campaign.
Oh, it really is just them and the Red Terror. Okay.
Let me see if I can freeze for a second. Oh,
I don't know why I thought that they redid the Doom of Malantai. I'm tripping. I don't know what I'm talking about.
And as well as rules
the hell is
for,
this?
being able to
Nemesis
spread
operatives.
terror, it also allows you to do almost
When will I finish my Endless Space 2 game with Colin? When Colin loves me again and plays video games with me, but he's always busy.
anything like that. This allows
Elysian drop troops? Yeah, that'd be nice.
And there's different ways to play it. as
All
well.
the other regiments that they were updating
Two
all
kill
the
teams
time
per
back in the day.
whole group in a row.
Parasite and Mortrex. Okay, that's what they did.
So
Thank
there's
you.
loads of cool opportunities to have some fun. Of course, you'll need some new Nemesis operatives. So we've got some returning favourites from
The
Blackstone
Archivist.
Fortress.
Yeah,
Cool.
so this is the Archivist. He is a Zote. So we last saw him in Blackstone Fortress. We are re-releasing him for use in games of Kill Team. And yeah, you can bring this guy along and have your Kill Team try and hunt him down.
There is a copy
Also
of
going back
Blackstone
to
Fortress at
Blackstone
my local
Fortress, we
CEX,
have another
and I've seen it occasionally, and it's
operative
£40, and I'm
we'll
like,
see in a second.
Yeah, so the next one up is the Amble.
oh,
Okay, we're just
a
we're
real-
we're getting re-releases right now.
Yeah, so
Okay,
Ambles are common to worlds across the Imperium. There are
and you have to buy them all separately this time.
yeah.
humans.
Okay.
The cynic in me is like, have they got these in like a back room, and they're just like, put them in a new box? We've got loads of them.
They are
Oh,
awesome
little
models.
fellas.
Like, they're really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. All the bugs.
We've already seen these.
Oh, the
Fantastic.
bugs.
So that's a whole bunch of great and exciting things for Warhammer 40,000 Kill Team. We're going to take a slight diversion away from the 41st millennium and go back about 10,000 years now.
Horus Heresy.
And have a look at the upcoming releases which you've got planned for Warhammer.
Oh my! This audio is all over the place.
Astartes.
He said Astartes.
Maybe we can.
There we go. So there we are. Warhammer the Horus Heresy.
Spam Marines.
This is a new variant
Honk.
coming soon to the classic Spartan.
How about 4
tank. This is
bolters?
the Spartan.
That
No,
looks like a
6
Land
bolters.
Raider. Okay.
Really like heavy bolters.
More bolters,
Basically,
more
put as
bolters,
many
more
heavy
bolters.
as it's possible to put on a Spartan.
Give me
Yeah,
that.
absolutely. It's a classic tank with a new
I'm
armor
getting
variant.
EP.
It will include not just the
2745.
see there.
What do you mean you're
Also
getting
includes
EP? It's almost
Yeah.
2 in the morning
my
here.
favorite ways of blowing up
New
enemies.
break drops. Yeah.
Tut, tut, tut.
Here you can see some detail. The one on the right-hand side, that's the laser destroyer. It's got some extra bits and pieces and is a perfect way to transport your soldiers across the battlefield in relative safety.
Yeah. I think you've got 2 very different ways of playing this. The laser destroyer is obviously excellent for taking out enemy tanks. The heavy bolters
Mhm.
become much more useful.
This is just an
Very
upgrade
yellow.
sprue for a Land Trader, bro. It's just different guns.
Solar Auxilia are quite common, so the heavy bolter loadout.
Anger Homunculus has been saying P a lot in the chat. I don't know what you mean by
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you need
Of
2
course, this
P?
isn't
You
the-
can
Yeah,
You
pee
think
if you
because it's
like.
yellow? Metal boxes. Metal boxes.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at this.
oh, those
Ogre.
are new.
Auxilia.
Those guys look cool.
Ooh.
So here
Yeah.
you can see
Those
rendered
are
in
like
plastic
next
for the
Monday
first
type of
time
models.
for the Karanite Ogren section.
Yeah, so the Karanite Ogrins are basically like the brawlers and brutes of the Solar
Because this
Auxilia.
guy,
If
oh,
you have a
the guy on the
Solar
left
Auxilia
is in the
army,
Horus
you'll
Heresy
notice
card
that
games. They've
mostly
used
on
that
the
for a
battlefield
reference
of
image. Yeah, this
the,
guy. These guys were in Horus Heresy card
fella.
games.
There we go.
You are outclassed basically by Space Marines and Custodes and demons and all sorts of stuff. So
Huh.
if the enemy reaches your lines, you need a counterpunch.
Got
the
like
Ogren
space
section
suits.
provides that. These
Yeah, they
are
look like they're just supposed to be boarding action
They-
guys.
You know what they remind me of? They remind me of like Star Wars characters. You know how like bounty hunters in
Yeah.
Star Wars, they just have like fatigues?
Yeah,
Mm.
absolutely. And this isn't the only thing for the
Just chunky
Solar Auxilia.
Star
They're also
Wars
getting
is
some additional fire support.
like
Here we can see
that.
one of
It's
the
just
close-ups.
what's his
And they've
name?
got a
The
variety of
bounty
weapons,
hunter.
But they've also got some heavier
remember his
weapons
name.
coming.
Oh, we
to
got
the
mortars.
Dengar. That's the
Auxilia.
one. He's just Dengar.
We've got
Yeah.
the this
Chunky
is the
Dengar.
Rapier fire support battery. Essentially,
Or
this is how
Solar
you,
Auxilia.
tackle enemies you can't see, right? So right now on the screen, oh, there we go. So this is the shooting down variant. It's the classic mole mortar. You can see
Another shooty down guy.
equipped with driller-tipped
Votan did it first.
for going underground and coming up inside bunkers and trench lines. Then you've also got the bombard.
When Peter Turbo, if he's actually coming, it'll probably be the last thing
He
that they
said
show on
bombad.
screen.
Use the guy's bombad. He
The
said it.
Bombukla.
Bombad.
There's also a direct fire version of the Rapier on its way as well, which also has a variety
Rapier?
of different options.
I hardly know her.
In a second.
Yeah, so
Eli.
the first kit it makes either of those support weapons for firing indirectly.
Yeah, these look like they're like this big, the cutest
Yeah, the
things.
little.
And then the direct fire kit contains things for shooting in a straight line. So here we go, the classic heavy bolter setup that you might.
Yeah, lots of bolters, chuck them all together.
Yeah, they are living large. This thing became so useful to the Solar Auxilia because many of the early battles of the Great Crusade era were fought.
Just gonna refresh Warhammer community.
So there's a fun
Yeah,
fact,
there's
if
the
you look at
Red
the capitals of
Terror.
those things, there's like rubberized nubs.
You
I
know,
think I've
cool.
already done a
So
lore
it doesn't
video on him,
stick
so people
around
can
on the
watch it.
deck plate.
Red Terror is the best thing we've seen so far.
As we said, it
I'm
makes,
doing all right for video stuff because they've done
it also has other
Wazdaka
options.
and the Red
Multi-laser,
Terror, which I
this is
did
the laser
last
destroyer.
year. So
So
go and check those videos out if you want to know who they are. Lol, 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 lol.
rapier platforms.
And I'm glad that they're updating more characters. That's cool.
Wazdaka looks good. He's got one piece of artwork, and now he's going to get another one.
Oh.
Hooray!
He's in the old
Finally a
Force
man on a
Edition
bike.
Codex, so that's cool. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
it's the one where he's there, like, and it's
Yeah.
like black and white.
There is a new Journal Tactica on the way.
The Battle of Talon.
Talon.
Part 1,
Talar mentioned.
Are we going to
This
get?
is the most Talar I'm gonna get.
Are we going to get minis or just Tonk?
No.
Probably just Tonk because there's no reason for them to get out the Tonk because
they weren't really the Talar Desert Raiders yet back then. They were
True,
just
true,
the
true.
Invasion.
There is that. Yeah, yeah. Good point.
And really give, Horus
They're not
Heresy
Talon
fans
yet.
there's a
They're
great many room, something to sink their
Arn.
teeth into. There we
Pre-Lan.
go. Right.
Well, that's Horus Heresy done.
40,000 and the Horus
Yeah,
Heresy for a little
done.
while.
Age of Sigmar.
Come back to them towards the end
We
of
got
the
Space Marines and more Acadians. Thank you.
Underworlds. Okay.
So, on your screen right now, you can see Thuriel's Zephyrite, an all-new Underworld's warband from the Lumineth.
Yeah,
Outlaws.
Eldar. I'm going to get a drink. Hold on.
Really fun, multi-trick
Green
warband.
Lauren can still get you pregnant, Handy.
Great combat units in there. There's some shooting
He left right when I said it too.
there's
Thank
some
you, Tanner.
magic, the real kind of jack of all trades warband. They've got some
The
real-
Blind Archer's a
they are
classic, fun little cool thingy.
The Hurricane Temple, and there is a little character in there, which is the kind of spirit of the wind. You can see, just kind of bottom right.
And an
Oh, I like the
animal.
fox.
She's got some kind of
Fennec
Mm.
fox.
Yeah, so
Mm.
Thuriel is the leader of the warband, kind of like a wind mage, as it were, and Zool
Is that a jar in her
familiar
hand?
that you see next to,
Whoa.
next to her, kind of like a fox dog cat thing. So there
Looks
you
like
can
a
see him on
jar.
the screen.
Mhm.
There's an interesting mechanic with this warband, which is essentially
It's
these
Vega
Why is
Bear
it-
from the SpongeBob movie.
sort of the
It looks like a
wings
cheese string, but blue.
that helps them locate the enemy and then outmaneuver them. And so Zool, when you place it down, it's like
There's
Wolf
no
one
Dana, only Zool.
it's with the, give buffs to
Ghostbusters.
the models that are attacking it.
Yeah, it's effectively like the eye of the hurricane wherever it goes.
Absolutely.
I'll show the
and then
picture
the
of that,
units
so-
around it get buffs based on their
My girlfriend, 'cause she likes foxes.
You can dictate where on the battle
Nice.
on the board your units are most effective.
And it continues
Wow,
this
wow, wow.
ad of showing like awesome familiars and creatures and stuff as well.
I don't know anyone who plays Warhammer Underworlds,
This is my
to be
favorite.
honest.
This is
It has cool
classic
models.
sort of
I've never met a soul who plays it.
archetype, and really reminds me of,
I
the
keep
kind of-
forgetting it exists.
Definitely a Shadow Warrior vibe about it.
Like, I remember Blood Bowl occasionally. I remember
Coming
Necromunda
soon
because
to
they have big
Warhammer
cabinets at
Underworld,
Warhammer
an
World.
exciting thing
But then
to do.
Underworlds, I forget is an
Change
actual
up the meta that
IP.
we see at the Underworlds
I'm
tournaments.
like, oh yeah, there's Underworlds.
Very good.
Even they don't get it. Like, very good. They're like, yeah, that's Underworlds. That way,
Imagine if they actually release proper upgrades for factions. That'd be nice. They don't have to make brand new
Oh, Lord of the
models. Oh, nice. They don't have to make brand new Imperial Guard Regiment models. They just like it would be nice to have some upgrade sprues. These are nice.
Film that we saw at the cinema a few years ago. I loved it.
That movie was one of the most mid things I've ever seen, but the models are cool.
This gives you some additional commanders for your force. You've got the chieftain on the left, you've got a standard bearer and a hornblower. There's an additional option contained within this kit, which will be very useful.
Kit bash them into Keyslev units. There you
for your
go.
force. If you look at the
Yeah,
right
and these models are cool. I like them, and I like Lord of the Rings.
variant, and essentially allows you
We
to
will die for Saruman.
instead
Yeah.
as an Oathmaker from that scene in the Two Towers in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, where Saruman and the Wild Men make their compact to attack.
I just remember these guys from the Third Age game, I think it was, which coincides with the films on like the first area. You can like run around and these guys bother you and you have to kill them
Mhm.
as like an optional objective. It's a strange RPG because there was only limited enemies in certain sections, and you're like, oh, okay, so capture experience. But then like you wouldn't know they were there unless you looked for them, and then you like you beat up Saruman at the end. You stand on his tower. You have a team of 4, and you clobber him with your swords and stuff. And you're like, what the hell is this? And they use lines from the game. And there's a bit where like Aragorn comes up to your main character. He's like, "You bow to no one." It's like, "Oi, oi, that's not no, oi, you can't say that." I know he's supposed to be receiving that. No.
Oh, spooky kabuki.
And you fight the Balrog on the bridge with Gandalf, and like in the film, they didn't notice this band of like 4 other characters helping Gandalf out in the battle for like 20 minutes doing stat buffs. It's so strange. How dare you? That was my childhood. It was a fun game. Twin Towers was a good game. The Two Towers and Return the King was a good game. Yeah, it's same thing. They were fun games.
Hiram Commanders.
Yeah,
the gameplay of Third Age is identical to Final Fantasy X. Skyrim guards, yeah, true. They're very Skyrim.
You could make them into like what are they called?
A fantastic
Whiterun guards or something.
Yeah.
I handy got that one.
Very Whiterun. I mean, Rohan. I assume Whiterun was based off of Rohan. Hey, Riders of Rohan.
Is a redo
Gandalf?
New
Gandalf?
Yeah, it's a redo.
These are one of the most iconic bits
nice
in all of the Lord of the Rings movies.
Nice shield.
Every time they show up, it's awesome. This is a very venerable kit getting an update. The original Riders of Rohan, of course, came out alongside the original trilogy.
What's your gauge of how popular the Lord of the Rings game is? Because they're still doing stuff.
It's pretty popular around here. I don't know. We like it a lot, me and my buddies. And actually, in Alberta in general, it's pretty popular. Like we have quite a good community. So I don't know. It's big in BC as well. I know that.
If you're keeping track,
these models are cool. The biggest issue with the updated models is they're like gigantic compared to the older ones. They mess up the scale quite a lot.
So it's a versatile unit.
I did see a comparison recently of like the new custodians next to Titus, and it's like exactly the same size, but the custodians are from Horus Heresy, not 40k. So the scaling is all over the place nowadays.
If what your thing is collecting all the models and having your force,
didn't it used to outsell 40k at some point back in the day? I remember there was
like a tiny period of time like that.
I guess during the height of the films as well, when the White Dwarf covers were all Lord of the Rings, you can see them on their vault. It's all Lord of the Rings for like a few years, or the majority is. And you're like, yeah, they must have made so much money then.
It's a really good game. It's a way better game than 40k. I'll tell you that.
Remember when they made Shelob a sexy lady? Yeah. Yeah, it was a strange game.
Our enemies think us
You say nah.
We will dissuade them of that notion.
What's he calling
tower behind our walls. We are the wall.
No? Yes?
We will march out, reclaim the lost realms.
People in red, no.
It's a bunch of giants.
Will break upon our shields. And by courage and steel, we will drive them back to whatever born them.
Oh, this is Age of Sigmar, isn't it? So I wouldn't know.
What the heck is going on?
There's some people. There's all sorts going on here.
Is that turret on the giant? I guess we'll find out.
Guild Grenadiers. Cities of Sigmar, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Sigmar range, loads of things to talk about.
Like the helmet.
Very nice.
This guy with the helmet is my favorite. He's just like, I can't see anything.
I'm surprised there's no Gooner comments about the lady giant. I'm very surprised, chat. It's very. Oh, yeah, never mind. Right as I started saying that, we got one already.
We're not angry. We're just disappointed. This one thinks he's in War 40k with the bolter.
Yeah, absolutely. Essentially, the free guilds.
I like her already. Yeah.
The biggest and toughest warriors from amongst their number. And then
yeah, I thought there was some cafe for a second, but I was like, I didn't like. And then I saw the big ogre people, and I was like, well, they're on good terms with like the Dragon Man. And then I saw the helmet designs. I'm like, no, that's not cafe. It's a bit more like clunky looking. And then I saw the pot belly, and I was like, that's not cafe. Yeah. I'm not very familiar with Cities of Sigmar. We needed Colin for this.
Some of these guys are kind of like Turn Up 28 looking or Trench Crusade looking, especially the guy with the really long helmet.
Yeah, with the Colin helmet, you know, with his avatar.
They are, however,
Look, send more butts. 250 or 2584. I said it, but before I said it, it was in the chat. The gooning had already happened.
Like foot knights for the cities.
Or does that guy have a face helmet?
Yeah.
I love face helmets.
Dragon. Is that a dragon? Looks like a dragon. Helmet. Or a griffin, maybe. Probably a griffin. It's Colin, guys. It's Colin. Look at a little goofy fella. It's me and Colin.
They not only fight very well, but they inspire the troops around them to fight better. The miniatures are
Why is he carrying a little key? Or a big key, I should say.
Yeah, donation from Matt. 2701. Thank you very much for $10. You can have my money now that Age of Sigmar is here. Thank you. A nice dog, PFP.
And we might have missed these before. Voidadoni 3848. Tell Hal I'm sorry for being poor and I can't buy lots of money. Also, thanks guys for been listening to you for the last few weeks at work. Oh, thank you very much for watching.
Thank you very much.
Do you want this one, Eli?
Set. Thank you, Set, for the $5. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is difficulties. Truly.
Yep.
Eli would doom the Earth cast Tau Muscle Woman. Okay, Lucky Sumo. Okay.
What's her name? Torchstar?
Yeah, that's Sub Commander Torchstar.
Yeah, she's the one. Like I was doing the video on like the Farsight ones. I'm like, oh my god, there's so much rule 34. Oh no, why is she in a bikini? Oh no, he's on a roof. A roof that's on the floor.
I meant minis, says Void Donny. Well, thank you very much. This guy's cool.
Ah, okay. Little tiny
Hero of the Kraken.
Heir of the Kraken. He's from the Iron Islands in Game of Thrones. It's Euron Greyjoy.
Fantastic. And he's still not the only hero that we saw. Next up is the Malice.
Oh my word.
A goofy looking guy.
Me when I see the White Scars helmet that's wearable. That was me earlier.
Spooky Wookie, thank you for $5. Every single reveal show, their audio engineer needs to lose his job. Also, last year, dude had a Balrog he used as a bloodthirster. That's cool.
Nice. We also had one from Tanif again.
Thank you.
Too. Close enough. Welcome back, Dritz.
Yeah, I love Dritz. I love D&D.
He's in Baldur's Gate.
Is he really?
Dark Alliance. He's a secret character in the one I played.
Oh yeah, I play him in the new game.
Oh no, the original.
This is your classic fire wizard. Has some really.
Fritz Jordan is my Leon Kennedy. That guy's cool.
Was it Twinkle and something? His two swords.
I don't remember. It's been so long since I've read a Fritz Jordan book. Trolls.
Icing Death and Twinkle. That's the one. And yeah, you could unlock him in the game and play as him, and he was just so overpowered. It was ridiculous. Because you had like a dwarf who was good at melee, a human archer who was good at archery, and a spell lady. And then Dritz like, I can do everything, and that's better than the original characters. Like, yeah.
He's John Dungeons and Dragons.
Uber Trolls for 2. Technical difficulties due to giant woman. Oh my
Look at this thing.
Wow, he's a Dark Souls character.
Yeah. These feel so out of place to me in as a Games Workshop model, but it looks cool. I like it.
Oh, that face.
Oh, look at that.
Someone smashed my face in.
And there's even a version where you can lift up the visor, and that's what it looks like if you get hit in the head by mechanical skeletons all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. This is sort of grim darkness writ large, isn't it? With
Jay Townsend. Do you want to read this one?
Yeah, thank you for the $10 Australian dollars. Hey guys, big fan of the channel. What are the chances we see Perturabo announced? I give it a 50-50 on if he might get announced at the very end of the stream. Thank you.
They did say they were coming back to Warhammer 40k at the end, so that would be a good like blow your load moment. So we'll see.
Full screen is I can't even see it. Oh, okay, I see it now. I see.
Erasmus.
Is that goat head like part of it? Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, it's on the side.
One's a blurb.
Fun thing.
The goat does not want to be a part of that body at all. It's like, oh, another day of hell is that expression. These are cool.
Hey, I guess these are just a bunch of different mages. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So That is a heliomorph. If you've ever seen one of them before, then you're a better person than I am. It's called Glyphwing, and it is.
If you've ever seen one before, have these already been established in world lore?
For a tail.
I guess so. Yeah, Dark Alliance was a spin-off. Bad wrong fun. Yeah, it was a spin-off, but it was the only one I played. Ha ha ha.
It's a really fun character.
A lionless chimera, I guess. Though, does a chimera have a goat in it? I don't know.
Absolutely. Now, we also saw in this the Gate Gargants, which are.
Here we go. This is very Dark Souls.
Yeah, they do have it.
Well, it's the shield that goes together, where it's in the Dark Souls 2, where there's the two giant guys that have a shield, and you go into this corridor, and it's blocked, and then it goes, and they walk towards you, and they're really
It must be gigantic.
Yeah.
The turrets on their backs are so goofy.
They take the charge of the enemy smash against those enormous doors.
Why is the top of the shield see-through? It's just like that. Just looks like arrows go in this bit.
These are funny. Funny and
it almost
silly.
looks like they took them off like a garden or something, like a fence, and they were like, "This will do," because they got like the flowery design.
And on the back of them, they also have that enormous cannon, which can make a mess of enemy units at range. So really,
okay, Drakenschlag. Okay.
Fantastic. So we also saw, as well as these, a new kit which is known as Dawners Triumph. This is kind of like a floating memorial for the warriors of the cities of Sigmar as they travel across the mortal realms.
They had to find left-handed giants to make this unit.
The fighters that have given their lives as part of this campaign, right?
That's right, yeah.
So this is like a sororitas relic thing you can just travel with.
Crusades will be given a coin malleus. Those are the coins that you see sprinkled across the bottom of that memorial there. Those are basically the coins of the warriors who've given their lives.
Do people buy these floating terrain things, chat?
I don't know.
I don't play Age of Sigmar, but like, it feels like I would only buy this if I had like a lot of money and all the things I already wanted for Age of Sigmar.
Or it's like you need it for a specific move on a game.
Yeah.
Like there's such a strange thing.
They look
Like,
cool.
they're cool, but yeah, but it's like, would you buy a monument?
It'd be hard to convince me to buy it. Yeah, it's the dogs.
Doggies.
Sigmar, they're actually useful. All right.
Enemies of the cities of Sigmar, so maybe they're hunting down the soul like
Claire as well.
Or other things.
Yeah, so you can add this effectively into other order armies. So if you're going up against demons.
Also, Eli, have you seen the new Horus Heresy False Gods cover for the redos they're doing?
No.
Horus in a swamp. He's in a swamp with Abaddon and Loken. Got a comment on my Red Terror short. It's back.
Wow.
Nice.
Scout out the enemy to locate them and maybe
Got them for big show pieces as D&D. Yeah, sounds legit.
stuff for the cities of Sigmar, right?
Yeah.
Those were neat models.
We are not done yet. Do you want to see some more?
Yeah, go on.
Let's show you the next video.
Aye, we persist in an age of monsters. And there are foes that faith and valor alone cannot best. For such enemies,
Hello.
Sigmar again provides. Take heart,
Whoa.
warriors!
What the heck?
Walking
You
tower
fight
with
in
gun.
the shadow of behemoths. The clog forts of the Iron Wells march with us.
What is Age of Sigmar?
And flame.
What an odd setting.
Fight back the enemies of
What the heck, man?
With such engines of
Like,
war.
do
at
you
our
want a
side,
pirate ship on
how can
legs?
mere monsters
Yes.
stand against
But
us?
it's also a tower.
We're like, I swear, every release gets a little bit closer to just being 40k. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun.
Here we have
I can imagine
The
this making
crowd
an
has gone wild
awesome
in the
Iron
room.
Warriors
Here we have
demon
a
engine.
fantastic
Like, hit bash that,
centerpiece model
guys. That would
for
be
the Cities of
awesome.
Sigmar army.
Put Iron Warriors on the
These are the
turrets.
cog
Put
forts,
like
and
big
right now on your
guns like
screen,
Volkites
you
or
have the cannonade cog fort.
bolters on it. That would
love
be
this
sick.
model so much. It's such a cool addition.
There should be dwarves in this. There should be a dwarf thing.
They've been waiting for this kit since it was
It's
hinted at in
real.
the early battle tomes of the edition. It is finally
fun.
here in glorious plastic, and it is
Sigmar's
well-
moving fortress, yeah.
So much to talk about in this kit.
Yeah, we've seen this hinted at in some of the artwork and stories, and even in the background of one of the scenes in an animation.
Pacific Rim.
Cannonade cog fort is the first one we'll talk about. Essentially,
I mean, I love that they're
it is a
doing weird
walking
stuff.
fortress equipped
Yeah,
I love that.
We're starting to get pretty technologically advanced. It's getting...
Yeah, but I mean, I like there's like little bits of like ropes around it. There's lots of like chains and like the legs are a bit verging into like into sci-fi. The shape of them is strange. The pistons look a bit strange. But other than that, I quite like it. I quite like the big cannons. And also the turrets are a bit like, what's going on? They almost look like fireworks cannons, but they're not. You just like stick the things in.
This could be used for a lot of stuff in fantasy and 40k.
It's dwarven technology. Yeah, but I mean, dwarven technology, I don't want it to look too sci-fi unless it's Steep Rock Galactic. I want it to still look a bit like rustic.
Can you... It doesn't look like you could aim that down, that flamer. You can only shoot things that are this high with the flames.
Instead of a cannon, you effectively have a bridge and sally port. You can transport a unit in
there is like a little gap at the top, but I don't know if it kicked up, if it would, yeah, but then it would like hit the roof. It would just be like, oh no, put a hole in the ceiling. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
GW, stop edging me, give me ogres. Also, we got one from Jay Townsend for 5. That cannon tower wouldn't also be a bad orc kit. Yes, that would be awesome. And do you want this one, Eli?
Actually, they're $5. Absolutely desperate for plastic knight Astus. Also, when I woke up in the hospital, Shinji was standing over my bed. What's up with that? Wow.
Shinji from Overwatch.
Napalm still has a height, weight, so it'll arc down. All right.
Oh, I like this alternate color palette, color scheme.
Yeah,
Green.
My favorite detail,
like the little seahorse thingy.
This is the Twadin forged furnace that powers the entire cogfort.
I know about the Caradron overlords, but they have blimps. They're like, it's believable.
How does this and Gloomspite get just in the same setting? Seriously, Capsize. They freaking the technology inflation is kind of getting out of hand for the cities of Sigmar. No one else has anything like even like remotely close to this.
The engine basically of the cogfort is the valuable part. That's what the enemy's trying to get to. There's some other cool stuff that we can tell you about cogforts as well. If we can jump to the next slide.
So this is the first thing is.
More.
Like
okay.
To include a cogfort in your Cities of Sigmar army, but what if you just really like the cogforts?
That's a great question, Adam.
Buy 3 of them. Go on.
An army of renown that is entirely made up of cogforts.
Okay.
It is
Imperial.
Someone had an orgasm in the crowd. Did you hear that? He went, oh! He loved that.
Cogforts, and you want to just have lots of them. The other thing that it does is unlocks 2 more types of
Knights have got into Age of Sigmar pretty well put, yeah.
It's actually an explanation for this. Google AOS inflation to learn more.
You can swap the tops over basically, so you can have 1 cannon, 1 flamer, or you can have the cannon and the sally port. The only other
Google AOS inflation to learn more. Wow.
The free gift elements, which basically give you a way to have something inside the Conqueror Cogfort to charge out the front.
And a Malice Forge priest to make sure they're working all right.
Yeah, just to hit them before the battle starts.
Beautiful. What if
you may have walking gun towers with my Gloomspite, have trolls and unearned competence. You're John Goblin. What the heck do you do against this thing? It has a Gatling gun on it, bro. Like, what the heck?
And a bell. Look at that bell on the front with the goofy fella.
Basically to go privateer, they've gone and become soldiers of fortune across the border.
I am a knight paladin with my claymore. Oh no! Whoops! Run away!
You're just getting you're getting steezed on by Caradon overlords and Cities of Sigmar.
Have died and been resurrected by dark forces.
So the Arditi from World War with the like Spanish, where they had like the heavy plate metal, they just walk in and they had the big guns. Like, it's an Arditi in Warhammer.
Opportunities for conversions. I can already imagine people doing weird undeath or destruction or chaos cogforts.
Absolutely. So this really is an incredible centerpiece thing for your Cities of Sigmar army. The rules for it and everything you need to know, all the lore and everything behind it, will be included in the forthcoming Order Battle Tome, Cities of Sigmar.
I feel like we had a new city. The last reveal was a bunch of Cities of Sigmar, wasn't it?
Yeah, all the stuff you would normally expect in a Battle Tome is in there as well. But it's not
Spearhead, City of Ash.
Skaven. There is a new Spearhead box.
Skaven.
City of Ash, and it includes
that guy.
It's a big.
Someone's had another orgasm in the crowd.
That looks pretty cool.
Do you hear that? They're going, oh! It's like, that was amazing. I'm having more fun listening to the crowd reaction than seeing the stream.
Is inside this box. Let's talk about the other things we can see on the screen.
Yeah, up against him is a long-anticipated expansion.
Pretty cool.
Oh, they like that.
For the forces of Clans Eshin. The last time we had a sizable release for Clans Eshin was more time, basically.
Half my life ago.
Yeah, a really long time ago. So it's been
He cannot
well
see anything.
He's a
smelling his way to the fight.
Maybe the orgasm is calling.
I like the blade just like strapped to his tail. That's pretty neat. Clever.
Shuriken and stabbing enemies in the back. The next unit
Funny Ratman, yes, indeed.
Gutter Runners. They are also in this box. Gutter Runners
that's a
are
helmet.
the kind of mid-tier, I suppose, of the Clans Eshin.
This guy could be a Tyranid if you squinted. That pose.
Seymour Butts is excited for this box.
Some with poison weapons, some with the classic kind of double-bladed.
Like that guy's a Tyranid.
And all of
Straight up.
Longer,
Matt 2701, thank you for the $2.
Obviously, somebody
Thank you.
Yes. More models for Glorious Vermintide. Yeah. And Deathmaster. That's a cool rat right there.
The drippy poison. It's so drippy. Well, what's that thing?
People were saying in the chat that goblins have sky cities and stuff, apparently. They just haven't quite got the attack on the tabletop yet, I guess.
Oh dear.
Deathmaster Crix.
Cricket. Quixit. Quick fit. Not quick fit. Quixit. Not cricket. Cricket. Quixit.
He is very, very good, as you would imagine.
Also doing his best so Dr. Octopus terrain there from Spider-Man 2.
Dragon Schlong got a Call the Void.
Maybe it is. There's certainly a little bit of Olgian magic there.
Yeah, absolutely. And he stood on sort of crumbling bits of.
They haven't had love in 20 years. Wow. That's a while.
Some fantastic terrain for you to play your games.
Oh, I love me terrain. Oh. Is that a wall? Love a wall.
Wall, yeah. It's a detailed wall, to be fair.
Yeah. Lovely arches.
Little shrine or something.
To this box set, Embergard was a quite prosperous city of Sigmar. It is now basically in ruins after the events of the Skaven time. But one of the things you get in the box is
that little rat on the skull is awesome. Look at that guy. He's a little, and he's like a chunky rat. He's like, whoa. When I eat skin again.
The box will also
That's fun. You can use these. You still get to use these all in normal Age of Sigmar, right? Yeah, surely you do.
I guess.
Everything that is included within Spearhead City of Ash. So you've got all of the models, the terrain, the cards and things you need to start playing Spearhead.
I was building terrain at Element Games in London a few weeks ago, and we had to look at all the boxes, and it was 40k stuff, and I was like, I'll take this one because it's the smallest box. Therefore, it's probably the easiest stuff to build. No, I built mine was, and it was like the most blurry, hard to read instructions I've ever seen. Because it was like this bit goes onto this bit, and I'm like,
absolutely. So a whistle stop tour through the mortal.
And then Alex there were like barrels, and he's just going, stick together, stick together, stick together. And I'm like, I'm making a bit of a wall.
Is Warcry dead? Is that what Underworlds is supposed to be? Warcry? Is there a difference?
Really exciting video to show you now. Let's go back to 40k.
Here we go, Perturabo.
Yeah, Perturabo, here it comes.
It's an animation, so it's got to be something good.
In the full screen for this.
Uh-oh, Blood Raven.
Dawn of War announcement.
No, Blood Angel.
Gabriel Seth.
Its
sword, Flesh Tears.
Salted by the blood and sweat.
Mouse just be a video game.
In a while since we've seen a Blood Angel. Oh, and Ultramarine.
Make sure that they were there. Don't be scared, there's Ultramarines.
And echoes in the sky, a promise, a cacophony of endings.
Oh. Equal model. That's probably the new war boss.
Sanguinius' sons, angels of death. We belong here.
Don't tell me we're not getting Gabriel set, bro.
Company champion. Chaplain.
Our veins burn with his wrath.
Please don't let this guy be the new character. Please let it be Gabriel set.
War is all that we know.
Good boy.
Oh, yeah, get wrecked, Ultra Bozo. Uh-oh.
Second phase mentioned?
This world must hold. There can be no retreat. There can be no mercy. There can be no peace. There is only
War. Warhammer.
Hammer. So it wasn't Peter Turbo. There's a jump pack chaplain, I guess. Cool. And they're really pushing Armageddon. They love it. They love Armageddon.
Although we haven't seen any new models yet, I guess we gotta wait.
Cinematic trailer for a new edition of Warhammer 40,000.
11th edition.
Oh, it's an 11th edition. There you go.
Did you like what you saw?
Ooh, yeah.
Let's talk about it for just a minute because I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, we saw some very, very cool stuff in there. Obviously, there's some blood.
Why were there Ultramarines there? Why couldn't it couldn't have
It's
just been the
Armageddon.
Blood Angels? It couldn't have just been Blood Angels.
Seen before that new big orc walker. I don't think we'd ever seen one of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they were like the most generic Ultramarines as well. I was like, yeah, no one's important. No one important.
Like, very familiar for those classic fans.
That looked a little bit like Vanguard veterans to me as well.
Absolutely so.
Where's Purdy?
A lot to like in
Not
the-
sure if Purdy's coming, my friend.
Many people might agree when the chaplain really gets in amongst it.
I think my favorite moment is when the orcs.
Where were the wolves? I don't know.
We saw a new weird boy, a new war boss, and
They're gonna make that
a
big
squig
tank
thing with a gun on it.
Yeah.
Plus some Space Marines, I guess. A jump chaplain, I guess is the.
I like his helmet.
that.
It was cool.
Let's start by
It had spikes on
diving
it.
into the game.
It's new 40k. Try and look
First up.
surprised.
It's new Warhammer 40,000. Let's talk about the game. Eddie, what can you tell us?
Yeah, so a new edition of Warhammer 40,000 obviously means a new
I like that
engine to drive
boy on the
this
bottom with
mission.
like the helmet and the. Is that a new guy?
All sorts of aspects
I don't
of
know.
it. We're going to talk about some of those in a little bit. We're going to give you an idea about
Just
some
one.
of the things that might be changing and what it means for you.
So like the
the game is
casket
like-
full of skulls in the middle. Like,
But it
yeah,
means so much more than
you need
just
them.
The rules. It also means new cool stuff about the lore and the universe.
Mr. Draka.
A little bit of a hint of it there. We are going back to Armageddon, which is obviously one of the most important.
You were supposed to go back to Armageddon when the Space Wolves got released.
locations
It's
in
just
the
such an
Warhammer 40,000.
iconic
Yeah.
setting.
Well, I guess it's involved, isn't it? It's all part of the same thing.
We've set it up really.
They really don't want to like
Continue to
make a
Move
new
on from
campaign
Armageddon.
place.
Yeah, and you got a bit of a sense of what might be happening in that.
But to be fair, I mean, they've tried other things. Like they tried,
Return of Yarrick.
what was it called? Nockmund, and they tried War of Beasts and stuff on different planets, and no one really cared. So I guess they're just like, fine, we're going back to Armageddon. Screw you.
Yes, yeah. But Wazdaka got smacked. See how there's no Steel Legion people in this artwork? It's almost
Yeah.
like they never planned on making new Steel Legion, and those drawings are just a psyop.
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, it was never planned.
Yeah.
They made that last minute.
Things like Black Templars, Salamanders, the White Scars are there, all the classics. So it's
White Scars.
Scars.
You heard it here first, Andy.
It's a good old-fashioned.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you
I'm gonna
know
refresh
anything
the
about
Warhammer
Ultra, you know
community.
the chance
I
of
still can't
fighting
find where to buy my
really
helmet.
brings
I want to buy a
around
helmet.
it now. So the war that's going to hit this world is like nothing we've ever seen before.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. So, in addition to talking about the setting, we should show you what the launch box looks
Oh,
like.
cool. That's very 80s inspired.
It's nice.
You know, like the old Blood
This
Angel
is
style.
Warhammer 40,000
Even the bolter.
Armageddon.
Look, the bolter is
Yeah,
like a
nice.
homage to the
Launch box
original
for a new edition.
Nice.
style.
Seeing that artwork, something quite
I like Blood Angels.
Yeah.
Anybody old enough in the room might be getting the same.
I can't complain that there's no Ultramarines. For once,
my youth. Here you can see we're gonna do
first box set in a while. I think that hasn't been
Yeah, that's the
Ultramarines
one.
actually in like a trillion editions.
but realized in fantastic like new artwork.
Yeah, there's some
That's
lovely
cool.
little touches
That's
there.
a good picture. In
That's
there.
a nice callback.
Things like the heavy support Space Marine in the bottom right-hand corner, the placement of the grot, the pose of the Space Marine character, and some of the things that are happening in the background. That piece of artwork, obviously from one of the earlier Wars for Armageddon.
Reasons why the white scars are white is from Andy gooning all over them. Yeah.
Stage. A couple
Yeah,
of things to say
come.
about this box as well. I'll tell you a little bit more about some of the things that might be in this box today. We're not going to tell you everything.
He's got a crotch sword.
They're gonna talk about like the new edition, or they just kind of like throwing in filler speak right for their last 10 minutes.
Want to know a bit more about the rules and what you can expect.
Oh, here we go. Look, they heard me. They heard me.
Games this weekend. So let's talk
Right,
a little
I'm going to
bit
gauge
about
this
those
all on
rules.
you
Let's start
because
with
I
our
don't
first
play
point,
the tabletop.
which is
So
we wanna talk about that unified experience.
Yeah, so right now in Warhammer 40,000, you have the idea of narrative play and the idea of match play. And what that's kind of meant is that we kind of have two pools of people.
And never the twain shall meet.
And who play Warhammer 40,000. And what we think actually is that every game of Warhammer 40,000 should feel like a rich and immersive narrative, whether you're playing at home.
That's right.
Tables of a tournament, and every game should feel balanced.
This is sounding good so far.
And you're never sure who's going to win. So we are sort of breaking down some of the barriers between narrative play and match play, so that generally all of your games should feel balanced, and narrative is injected into the heart of all ways to play Warhammer 40,000.
Fantastic.
It's promising.
A lot of people will have questions about the
We'll see what they do when it
so,
shows up.
Maybe reassure you. At launch, your codex still works.
Yeah, obviously. All right.
So this is a really important point. In some
So
editions,
the core game's not changing then.
we have seen what's sometimes referred to as like a re-indexing of the edition.
Absolutely.
That isn't happening this time round.
sorry, Bjorn. Russ is not coming back for a while. If Chris Rate is my boy, and he told in a Space Wolves book, no less, it's Jagatai then Korax of the Loyalists. That's the order. That's Chief Rune Priest himself, Njal, saying that. So I don't know.
If you want new ways to use the models you've got in your collection, or an excuse to get new models, there's going to be loads of new detachments coming. 70.
How?
Yeah, so
70 new attachments. Wow.
Right on the first day of the new edition, there will be over 70
That-
new attachments for Warhammer 40,000.
Could just mean the same attachments with different names. To be
Also,
honest.
Jay Townsend again. Wait until they drop 5 boxes of Ultramarine characters. Next, it'll be what happens next. Yeah, we'll see.
Thank you for that.
Exciting ways. A lot of them focus on units that maybe haven't had a chance to shine in the current edition, and let you play in ways that you've never been able to put together.
It's really exciting and a really novel and interesting.
Oh my
thing
God,
for
Tau.
players to
Oh.
sink their teeth into.
Mhm.
Codex exists
Oh, of
already,
course, yes, that's
but there's
better.
gonna be a
See our Space Marine, true.
script with right away.
Yeah, and the detachments actually work in a slightly different way to the current detachments as well. You can continue to use your current detachments, but there will also be a different way you can put together your army. One of the advantages of the detachments, the new ones that are coming and ones we'll see in the future, is that the detachment system is now modular. So, for example, if you have an army that contains Terminators and bikes,
Like me.
like you, and you wanted, I want some special rules for my bikes, but I also like some special rules for my Terminators, you can now take 2 smaller detachments and combine them together to create an army that works exactly as you would imagine your army should work on the tabletop.
Absolutely.
This doesn't sound. It's not sounding good all of a sudden.
Some applause in the room. For loads of us who've enjoyed Warhammer 40,000, what we want is to be able to sort of build an army that fits our.
You don't need a detachment for that. You can just give things special rules.
This is going to enable you to do that in a way which could be quite competitively rewarding, and do some really interesting things to the game.
Definitely, you can pull it in a very competitive way and kind of build a great combo.
Or just completely forge the narrative.
But you can it's kind of designed
This is reminding me of formations.
the way you imagine it would.
They brought back Force org charts. It doesn't sound like it, to be honest.
Some of the detachments that might be coming, and some of them are fairly specific to certain units. So, for example, there is one that lets the Emperor's Champion really shine if you've got a Black Templar army.
Okay.
There's one of them
Why
that
can't you just give the Emperor's Champion good rules? You don't need a whole detachment for these things to happen. I don't know. This sounds bad. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This sounds bad.
Perfect.
Uh-oh.
So next up, we should talk about how the fact that we've got some things to talk about with regards to objectives.
Yeah, so this
Ooh,
one,
mixed reaction from
this
the
one is
crowd.
pretty big. So right now, when you play Warhammer 40,000, scattered across your tabletop, your beautifully painted tabletop, your beautifully painted armies and your beautiful terrain are scattered some weird circles that your guys have to go and stand on. There are no more objective marker circles in games of Warhammer 40,000. Instead, your troops will be battling over pieces of terrain, taking and putting models onto pieces of terrain and how you take them.
Okay.
And it immediately changes the
So
way
flat things that you have to buy.
rather than just moving to take a circle.
Awesome.
Take the wall. Protect the wall.
The idea is that your games will focus on the things that you imagine your soldiers doing when you're playing a game of Warhammer 40,000. I've never once daydreamed of taking.
Yeah, you know what you can do. Oh my gosh, that's how objectives used to. Objectives could be anything you wanted. You just can measure from the objectives.
I mean, you could always put like a little cachet of something on the objective marker and be like,
yeah, exactly.
They're fighting
the
over this.
circles are just there for the measurement.
Yeah.
Purposes.
Will dictate the types of mission that you play. When an army goes into battle, it doesn't just go out with the intent of playing pitched battle against an enemy army. It will usually have a mission. It will be assigned, you have been sent out to disrupt the enemy's plans, or to capture ground, or just
to kill as many things
take as many heads as you can.
They're bringing back
a new system called
missions.
Force Disposition, which your detachments will unlock. And when you come to play a game, you and your opponent compare your force dispositions, and that will generate the mission that you play. So
what?
If it is to take ground, and your opponent's mission is to take heads, you will be given a mission to play that means that both of you are trying to enact the narrative that your army brings to the table.
Really exciting. Next up, we should talk about some of the specific.
It sounds so weird. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. It's no more stratagem stacking.
Right now, when you play a
I've
game,
never seen these minis at this angle. I hate their gauntlets. Oh my god, there's something about them. I
never saw them
find.
as icky. I dislike.
Complete tangent.
I want to hear what this guy's saying. I sure wish these guys were louder.
In the new edition, you will need to choose which stratagem you would like to use on each unit per phase, and you can't have more than one. And it does all sorts of interesting stuff to the game. For example, if you have re-rolled your charge with a stratagem, you now can't use any other stratagems that turn, so you can't tank shock. If you have decided to use a stratagem to give you re-rolls to hit in combat, you don't get the chance to have another re-roll to wound on a tactical re-roll, for example.
Sure.
Really shake things up.
That's fine, I guess. I don't know.
We should also talk about a change which is going to affect, in particular, the early phase of the game, which is the ability for units to stay hidden.
Yeah, so this is a really big one, especially in terms of how you're going to deploy your armies.
It's already easy to hide things.
Enemy units that have not shot unless you are within 15 inches of it. If it is in a piece of terrain.
So imagine when you deploy your army, you Devastator squad or your
so they got to be 15 inches distance to be seen.
Like a fortification or in some ruined buildings. That scene in the movie where you look at the guys lying in ambush and at a site, that's what you get on the tabletop. You don't have to park weirdly behind terrain now. You can be in it and still. So
you don't have to use line of sight anymore as long as the distance is enough.
F my stupid Tau Chud life. Oh my gosh. Even more impossible to shoot things now, I guess.
They are safe unless the enemy gets very close or until you've taken your shot.
Absolutely.
What the heck?
There's some changes to how combat works.
It's already easy to hide things.
Eddie, can you
tell us what is it?
There's some big changes across the combat phase. Some subtle ones, some big ones. We'll go through some of them, but there's lots more, and you get the chance to kind of look at those when you finally get the rules.
Yeah, Brain just DM me. They killed ranged armies. What the heck?
Rip Iron Hands players.
The rules are now written to
all two of them.
All your dice for a single kind of set of attacks together, rather than kind of doing them one at a time. So that makes combat much faster.
Oh my god, there's so much going on in the voice chat. What's going on here?
The biggest change there is that in your turn, your strikes first units now go before your opponent. And in game terms, that means...
Ooh, there's some cheers for that
in game terms, that means if you've charged into an enemy army and they've got strikes first, at least one of your units will get to go before they go. That's quite a big change for some armies. Pile in and consolidate now happen together. So you do all of your pile-ins for everything in your army, and then you do all of the combats, and then you do all of the consolidates. And what that means...
Sure.
I mean, is this timed?
Getting lots of your units into close combat, and
does that matter?
Kind of grab extra inches towards getting objectives.
Yeah, absolutely. And the final one is near to my heart because I like those risky charge rolls, right?
It's because might stay winning. Yep.
So
I'm listening to this.
So the way that charges work now is that you pick your targets after you have rolled your dice.
What?
So that
Okay.
does some pretty major things. So the first and most obvious thing is that if you move forward and you don't manage to get that charge against the unit you were aiming for, and there's a closer unit, you can now charge them instead. So you generally end up with less units standing around and kind of having failed the charge and not doing anything. It also means that occasionally you might get a big, long 12-inch charge that you wouldn't previously have tried. But you can
We hate risk in our dice rolling game.
You to get stuck into close combat. We don't like it when you and then end up standing around not being able to kill stuff.
More charges.
So it sounds like melee armies are just going to be freaking insane this edition, I guess.
Militarum, Steel Legion Army, they drive around in chimeras. This one's quite exciting for me. Tell us about combat disembark.
There is now a rule where if your transport is in combat with an enemy unit, you can just get out straight into combat. Small caveat, it's not always the best idea because your unit will be battle shocked and might take casualties. But it makes it very difficult to completely lock down a force that's trying to drive forward with combat units to get stuck in.
Huh.
Okay.
Can you not already do that? I guess it makes so you can't get stuck in.
They're just trying to get the games moving a bit
Always
quicker,
gonna lead. Can you unpack that for
I
us?
suppose.
Yeah, so,
Less dead weight,
when you
less
use
dead time.
a model that can lead a unit, you now assign it when you build your army list. So if you have a chaplain and he's going to lead one of your units of Space Marines, you now write that in your army list rather than choosing before the game. But the thing that happens in game is that if the unit is killed, the character keeps all the benefits of leading the unit. That he
Nice.
So
that's nice.
Your chaplain doesn't become inexplicably worse at combat because the guys next to him have died. And
That was a desperately needed change.
All of those heroes that have lost their unit can carry on being maximum.
That's the first good thing we've heard so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess the last thing we should talk about, which connects to all of this, is there's going to be a huge refresh to the Warhammer 40,000 app.
Yeah, so
there's a Warhammer 40,000 app.
Yeah.
Loads of you use it all the time.
You only get good use out of it if you buy the codexes, though.
They need to combine it with a reward scheme. Go to the shop, buy the stuff, get points, get discounts. You have Warhammer TV, get a discount on your minis, etc., etc.
Well done, remembering them all.
That's good, right? And that will start with core rules, mission rules, and combat patrol. So that's not all.
Yeah, if they didn't say now there's not going to be a psychic phase, bad, wrong, fun. Very true. This does not really sound like an improvement to me, but I
guess we'll have to see in practice.
And now they seem the trained rules are even worse. There's even less line of sight.
More about all the details of what those rules mean exactly.
Well, I guess there's more line of sight in that. Well, there's less line of sight. It sounds like they're just trying to stop games from stalling too much, moving a bit quicker. New minis,
the game already forces you to move up and be in the middle of the game all the time, though. Never gonna see the new models.
Chaplain with jetpack, new orc, Psycho dude.
Hi,
Blood Angel, yeah.
I feel really unhopeful about 11th edition. Not gonna lie.
It's a Blood Angel with a Firstborn helmet. Cool. Primaris scale. That it?
That's all we get to see.
One model? What about the chaplain?
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Come on.
So this is the first of the new.
I've been saying this. We're leaving Primaris. They're leaving forever.
Yep. Keep the Primaris
was a stupid idea.
Get rid of all of the things. That
One intercessor. Yeah, that's what we get.
Armor that they went out to Crusade with has now.
My gosh. I wanted terrain to get better. I wanted terrain to get more interesting. They made it even lamer and less interactive than it already was.
It's a good look. And that is the sort of thing you can look forward to going forwards. Lots of the Space Marines in this box have elements of classic armor that you might recognize from earlier editions and earlier.
Is this any different than a regular intercessor, just with a different helmet? Is everything else the same?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't see anything that's standing out.
He's got the sort of the Purity Scroll style ribbon wrapped around his bolt rifle.
I don't know. It's over, bros. I think it feels right now. It kind of feels like it's over. I didn't think that the train rules could get any worse than they already are, or any lamer than they already are.
His knees. Yeah, oh, that's a good point. His knees are
Fair
missing.
enough.
It's just a big
While he
slab.
looks very cool, painted as a blood angel, there is nothing sculpted onto that model to say it needs to be a blood angel. So if you have an Ultramarine, a Space Wolf, a Dark Angel, an Imperial Fist, or,
Who up lore and they crimes? We are
Hey,
Dread.
Have you been keeping up with what's been happening, Dread?
Something from the other side.
Orc boy. Gonna see a single orc boy. Or the weird boy.
Weird boy mini.
No,
maybe a squiggle. No, let's leave this squiggle.
Maybe we'll see a bunch of these. The war boss. We've seen this guy already, or at least I have. Oh no, this is just a boy. Maybe we are actually just getting one boy. Hey, he looks nice. Looks like an orc.
One orc.
Yeah.
Oh god. One knob. Ugh.
Fantastic. So this is an orc boy from the
Luscious
upcoming
hairs, quick.
Shooter or chopper, why not both? That's just
Dread,
ain't right.
Dread, have you seen the new rules that they've announced? Also, donation from Jay Townsend again. Meet the new models, same as the old models. Yeah.
Your orcs, a shooter or a chopper, you can now have both. No orc.
I might have to start talking to my 5th ed friends. Yeah, play 5th edition is actually fun, and it's actually relatively balanced and narrative, unlike what they're freaking doing right now, it sounds like. And your 72-inch guns can actually shoot 72 inches. The max range, the max viable range isn't 30 inches.
Also, Tanif again, $2. Bot stream for a botched edition. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
Oh, look at that little guy. How cute.
Aww. So there is a whole bunch of stuff they could have shown us. That's a different model, I think. But they're not going to show us.
That went down quite well. You will need
Why?
to wait a little bit longer to see
Why?
the rest.
Show us
Bro, I'm
now.
telling
The
you, they're
reveal.
already in the game, like 48 inches. You never shoot over 48 inches in the game because of how terrain works. Now the max range is 15 inches, it's sounding like.
No Perturabo, folks. Womp womp.
I guess what we need to do now is bring this thing home and wrap up this preview.
Oh, Dread, there's been a lot of interesting. There's been so many technical difficulties on this stream. This is the third stream we've had to. The original stream didn't work. Then the second stream cut off. So this is the third stream. And there's new edition of 11th edition. There's new changes with rules. So now distance is how you hide units rather than line of sight. Objective markers are gone. So now it's based on terrain. You get one Space Marine, one Orc in this reveal. There was some cool Age of Sigmar stuff. There was a big walking tower tank thing. Yep. Cog Fort or whatever it was called. There was a Horus Heresy tank. It was yellow. It was Lello. There was some cool Guardsman minis, but they were Orcadian, so half a point. Yeah, it was
all the models they revealed looked pretty good. Everything they said about 11th edition sounds pretty bad, other than one or two things.
Did they reboot AOS or what? That all lies and slander?
Yeah, they didn't say anything about that.
They just said, here's some minis. J Townsend to just fuck, I suppose. Thanks, GW. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, there is now a wearable White Scars helmet on the way, so I'm happy. Even though I can't find it on the community page and I want to buy one. Ugh. Let me buy my helmet.
It's incredible to be able to
rubs chin.
talk about Warhammer. Thank you to the team who put on the preview, all the video guys who made the
Yeah, the tower I think was one of the best parts of the thing. The Cadian tanks looked awesome. The new Astra Militarum tanks look great. The cinematics cool, but all the cinematics look cool now because I think it's Blur Studio who's making them, so they all look great. But it's what they're trying to sell that matters. And and also they copped out Dread with Steel Legion at the very beginning. They showed concept art of a Steel Legion thing.
It was a clear panic reaction.
Yeah.
It has been a pleasure and a delight to be with you for this time. Eddie, thank you.
Nothing at the end, no last minute. Oh, here's Peter Turbo.
You never know. You never know.
No, that's it. That's our lot. Okay. Well, okay. So what did we think of that, Eli?
All the models were cool. It's nothing that I really care about that much, but the Red Terror looks awesome. 11th edition sounds like it's going to be poo, but all the new models were cool.
Yeah, Red Terror coming back out swinging. There were new Skaven models that haven't been seen for 20 years.
Was really nice.
They got an update.
Really cool.
It's a Sigmar, crazy big ogre lady or a giant lady with a door with a fella who also had a door that glowed together. Big tower with guns was cool.
Yeah, Age of Sigmar was tonight's biggest winner. That's for sure. 40k was tonight's biggest loser.
Yeah. Well, Horus Heresy was there too. New Lord of the Rings was cool, but Horus Heresy didn't really have much to show. Everyone forgot Underworld was in this stream. I forgot it existed. 40k. Here's a new tactical marine. Here's a new orc.
We got cool new guard models. They're just like cool bolt action models, but bolt action's cool in World War II stuff. So total AOS victory. Such indeed dread.
And thank you again, Jay Townsend. Do you want to read this
much? Well, thanks, LoreCrimes, for the stream. I suppose I'll wait for another year for Peter Turbo. Yeah.
Give it a few. Trader Primarchs are strange because we already know they're there. And it's the mysterious stuff is what are the loyalists doing. Yeah. I know I keep going on about this, but they need to get a shuffle on getting the loyalist Primarchs back because we'll be 80 by the time they're all back otherwise. And or we'll like, oh, I'm 70 years old. I need to pay for my medical bills. I can't buy Warhammer anymore. All the investors are dead. We need these now. So yeah, AOS won as usual. There was some cool Lord of the Rings stuff. Horus Heresy was meh. Cadians were cool. Orcs were cool. Red Terror was cool. They put a bunch of stuff in battalions. Like there's a Death Watch box now where you can get the guys from Kill Team in a Death Watch box with a gunship. There was a box of other stuff as well. AOS was the clear winner yet again. No Primarch reveal. Yes, 11th edition is happening. When do you reckon 11th edition is going to start then?
No idea. Probably like August or something, if I had to guess. August or September. I don't know.
So enjoy your 10th while you got it, folks. Another one from Nomius. I don't know about you guys, but I've been big fans since 9th edition. This has got to be the worst edition review yet. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
The game, the game hasn't been the same since 8th edition. For me, at least. I don't know. I haven't enjoyed the rules as much since 8th edition onwards.
I don't play the tabletop, so I'm very ignorant of the rules and stuff. But it does look like they're just trying to get rid of because Dread, one thing they're doing is now when you roll the dice first, then you pick what to attack, which is a big change because instead of I want to attack this guy, you got a rubbish roll. Oh, well, I guess I don't do anything. Now it's like, oh, I want to charge that guy over there. Oh, it's a very short charge. Oh, I'll charge this guy instead. And it seems like, oh, we're just trying to make the game a bit more fast-paced, I suppose. But then that sounds like it's also a way for people to just kind of compromise the game to the point where there's not really as much of a... I guess if you're the guy losing, it's a good thing. But it now seems like there's not as much of a mistake threshold. So it's just, oh, I win every move. And then I can attack everything whenever I want. And I can, everything will be kill team. Yeah, kind of. So we'll see how that goes. And also now units are not concealed by cover. They're concealed by distance of about 15 inches. So if a model is outside of that line, you can't see them. So you can't shoot them, which is interesting.
I'll continue to play 5th edition mostly. I play a lot of 10th edition right now, to be honest. It's just the older ones are just way more fun. But
yeah,
I do play a lot of 10th edition, to be fair. But I play Tau, which I guess my max range on weapons is 15 inches now, though. So like, I'll just play my Necrons. I guess it's fine. I love Necrons too. So
yeah, no Necrons this stream. No Tau. It was Imperium and Orcs.
Yeah,
although the artwork did look cool where they reimagined the 2nd edition Blood Angel art. That was cool. The cinematic was cool, but it's like, yeah, of course it's cool. It's Blur Studios or whoever they pay. So before we close off, another one from Jay Townsend. Thank you. You've been very generous today. Well, hey, fingers crossed we get the Khan soon.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. I'm still waiting for the community page to show me where I can buy my White Scars helmet. That's what I want. That was the best thing for me in the whole stream. Do you want to close us off with this donation?
Fell-handed Bjorn, thank you for the $5. Well, take some disappointed money going back to the deep freeze. Now still shorter than Logan. Yeah.
Oh, poor fella.
Sorry, Bjorn.
Yeah. A singular orc, yes. Not orcs. Yeah, it's 3 in the morning, so I'm going to bed. Any closing words, Eli?
Let's hope 11th edition is better than it sounds. And the Red Terror Shore is cool.
Yes, the Red Terror did steal a lot of the show. So thanks very much, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed our commentary, although it was difficult to hear because of the quality of their stream. But otherwise, it was fun. It was good to be with my boy Eli. And we'll be back next week with the whole gang, and that will be good.
Bye-bye.
So, good night, Dread. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
Have a
everybody.
good time.
Love
Enjoy.
you. Thank you, guys. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Like and subscribe.